In the name of the loving Trinity, Amen. Touch can create magic, and yet class, caste, gender, and now COVID have prevented human beings from using touch positively. Animals are much better and do not differentiate unless it is for territorial expression or catching prey. Untouchability is a sin and curse in India, and caste is the prime reason. Children who are unaware and not doctrinated yet also touch each other to express friendship, closeness, and as a welcome gesture. In St. Mark 5, we come across a woman who was suffering from haemorrhages for 12 years. One wonders why she was not cured or healed thus far. In St. Mark 5:27 we read, "She had heard about Jesus and came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak." And in verse 28 it says, "For she said, 'If I but touch his clothes, I will be made well.'" The touch works for the woman, and she is healed immediately. One feels for her, as she didn't even wish to touch Jesus' hand, but just his cloak or cloth. What prevented her from even thinking that if she anyway got close, she could not touch his skin? One feels elements of shame and fear when reading these verses. Truly, the woman did not feel she could touch Jesus, but instead of giving up, she goes for his cloak. She fights the stigma of disease, gender, and race to touch the cloak of Jesus. The woman's healing is a saga of her courage and determination to want for the touch of Jesus despite all the barriers before her. She kept telling herself, believing in herself, and tried hard, repeating in her mind, "If I but touch his clothes, I will be made well." She fought off all the negative voices in her mind, the judgmental stares, and the dismissive attitudes of men around her. Jesus accepts her by asking, "Who touched my clothes?" Years of silence, ignoring, and sidelining are negated and corrected by Jesus' "Who touched my clothes?" This Lent, shall we do the same? The more we are ignored, sidelined, and discriminated against, the more we can go close to Jesus and touch his clothes. Amen.